idea to come shopping when you're hungry. We are all obsessed with nectarines. It's one of our favourite breakfasts. English. Nectarine number 10.
If you want to say it.
I carried a watermelon.
The biscuit aisle, guys. Nothing like UK biscuits. And boy, do they love their wafers. And the chocolate aisles. Not Cadbury's inside. Their version of Cadbury's, Milka. And they got an Oreo one. Got to try that. Grasvina. That is the best wine they have in Croatia. Let's get a bottle of that.
Full cupboards, full bellies. Let's go. Category 3.
186 kuna, which is 25 euros. And that was for about half an hour on the tolls.
Yeah.
So not that good. Right, just filled up 972 kuna with 76 litres of fuel. Right, let's go and check how much that is.
I guess it's about 100.
£109.
Yeah.
Croatia's still the winner for us. You coming for checking?
I am.
George. So guys, we're at Polari campsite. Let's see if they've got a pitch for us.
With over 1,200 pitches, Camping Polari is one of the biggest campsites we've ever been to, but also one of our favourites.
Okay, they've got one pitch available for us. A big campsite, one pitch available. Normally we get an option. So let's go and take a look, see if we can fit on there.
Mummy, can we go swimming yet?
No, I've just got a little bit more work to do, but then we will, I promise.
Okay.
I won't be long, I promise.
Right, I'll leave you working. I'm going dipping in the pool. See you later. So Harry says the diving board is out of action, and that's the main reason we've come to this site, so let's go and have a look. Hey Georgie! She's back at the van working, bud. You having fun?
Yeah.
Want to show me just a bit of the water park then? What's your favourite bit? Where's your towel? Go on in. Oh, I remember this water park now. Huh? What am I standing here for?
No reason, just a photo shoot, you know.
Right.
Right, okay. Right.
We've arrived at a new campsite and we are right under cover. It's beautiful, but there's lots of trees everywhere, so my phone data and the Starlink aren't working very well. Good news, I can get on the camp's Wi-Fi, but I don't trust it completely, so I am using Surfshark to keep my identity and my data completely safe from the big corporations and the baddies that are out there on the internet. It creates like a safe tunnel between my laptop and the internet. We picked Surfshark because it's one of the only VPN providers that allows you to have unlimited devices under one account, and with 5 of us that's a lot of devices. The boys have found their own favourite feature. They love the fact that we can mask their IP address, which is basically their home address of their computers and devices. Eddie likes being in the UK so he can access his BBC series. Harry has set his to the US a couple of times so he can stream the football that they show on Peacocks. If you're looking for something that can protect your data and identity on the internet or give you access to international content, you might want to give Surfshark a try. Use the link in the description and the code RADFORDS to get an 83% discount and 3 months completely free.
This whole water complex is really cool, but very busy, isn't it?
And big.
Yeah. But where's the big pool, George?
Just up here.
Wow, that's busy, isn't it?
Yes.
But it's a big pool. This campsite is all about the water complex and this pool, isn't it?
Yes,
yes it is. And my little fish friend here loves a good swim, doesn't he?
Oh, I do.
Ready, 3, 2, 1. Right, it's dinner time again, and Lynn's has got chicken. She's given the boys 2 choices, fajitas or curry, and they've all gone for fajitas. So I'm going to get the outside cooker out so we can do some cooking out here. Not sure I've shown you where I keep the outside cooker, but this kon-tiki has got these handy little slide outs, and I keep the cooker in there. The Kadak 2 Cook Pro. Throw this little table together quickly. Oh, the camera's wobbling. quick and easy. Plonk that down there. Drop that cooker on it. And we've got a handy external gas barbecue point there. Pop that in, turn it, good to go. I've also got these griddle pans for the cooker, but they don't clean very well. The non-stick on them is awful, so we use our Tefal pan set. Nice pans.
Yes, my fancy stacking pans, my Tefal ones. They are very good actually.
Better than them griddles, the non-stick griddles that came with the cooker.
Yeah, they're supposed to be non-stick, but they're not. This is a great tip for travelling. Spray oil. It's just brilliant. If it gets knocked over, it's not going to spill.
Looks good. And are you ready?
Yeah, should be. Very wet. Very saucy.
Ooh, I like saucy. Chicken over here, peppers and onions, and cheese, and of course some wrap. Go to the games room. Yeah.
Here we go.
Good playing, George.
Spider-Man Miles Morales.
Enjoy, buddy.
I have got such lovely memories of George and Harry as well. Maybe a bit of Eddie. Definitely two little ones playing in this kids' play area.
They've grown up a bit since then.
They really have. In the evenings, they spent ages on this castle climbing frame. It was too hot during the day. It was a bit scorchio.
We've also got the inflatables set up for them to go on and all.
Yes. So much fun. And now he's playing Spider-Man Miles Morales, which he's got at home.
They've got arcades over here if you ever go on. And this is the pool complex area.
Well, it's the bottom half of the cool complex area. This is the water park end. There's some deeper swimming pools at the top as well.
Right, and it's the diving board right here.
Yes.
That was the draw why we came back here, I think.
Yeah, they spent so many hours on that board last time we were here. They are the mother's sons.
The kids' mini disco's going on just behind me. And like Lindsay says, it's in English for a change. Huh?
Yeah, this place is the perfect holiday spot for a young family. We've had some fabulous holidays.
We have. So this is where you get the taxi boat over into Rovinj, or Rovinj.
I really want to do that. But I don't know if anyone else wants to come with me, so we might do that as a solo excursion.
There are some cracking pictures right on the front over here. It's a lovely bay area that we've got, and last time the restaurant we went to was right over the way there.
I took a walk down to the restaurant earlier and the prices have gone up quite significantly.
Have they?
But I do remember from that restaurant that the ladies' toilets had scorpions in the walls.
Nice selection of pedal boats with slides to rent. I remember we got pizzas here, love.
Yes, we sat round this end.
Didn't we? Fruit and veg stalls open. That's looking nice and bright. Look at a nice selection of fruit.
They're huge.
Wow.
Peach is bigger than your head. It's funny because I remember the naturist area on the map with the little symbol of a cartoon naked man and woman. But 300 metres up that way is the naturist beach.
We better not take the camera up there then.
Maybe not, no.
Trampolines for the kids there, and pizza to go over there.
I think it's also a bakery from memory. There's a few dotted around.
Right. So it is a bakery.
It is, and a croissant is 14 kuna, which is about £1.60, I think. Good morning from Polari. I was looking at my Facebook memories and we were here exactly 5 years ago. Wow. The campsite has a full set of entertainment, and yesterday they had a yoga lesson, so I'm going to go and see if I can go and join with that. Okay, it's not yoga this morning, it's Pilates, and I've not done Pilates in ages, so I might as well just join in. I did consider going off and finding a nice little shady spot just to do my own practice, but it will not do me any harm to do a Pilates class. Now, the other activities they have here, there's beach volleyball. It's all organised. There's loads that you can do with other campers, and you can also go off and do it on your own. So I saw the beach volleyball. There's a mini disco. My favourite that I really want to try, but I'm probably far too grown up for, is the mermaid school. We arrived at the pool yesterday around about 3 o'clock and mermaid school was in full swing. All these little girls with mermaid tails on, learning to swim like mermaids. Mate, it was fab. It's not a bad spot to do a bit of stretching, is it?
Okay, morning swim. Let's see how busy this place is today. Hopefully the diving board's open. 3.5 metre diving pit, and George is going to try and touch the bottom with his hands. Ready, George? We'll go down with you. Go. So I spent a good hour or so playing with George in the water park and in the pool. But of course the big guys don't want to play in the water park and the pool that much nowadays, do they? And then they put the aqua aerobics on in the big pool. And of course that isn't me, but you know Lindsay loves that kind of stuff. So she joined in and I headed back to the van. So it's looking a little bit overcast and about to rain under there. So we've hidden under the awning, but look what Lindsay's rustled up. Some nice bit of lunch.
Tuna sandwiches, some sausage rolls, and the feta things that I'm obsessed with.
Nice.
Yes. It's like a hot dog sausage roll. And in the real world, I don't think hot dog sausages should exist because they're too smooth. But with a bit of mustard in, that's really good.
It's the second time we found these. These seems to be a bit of a speciality here in Croatia. But yeah, really tasty.
I went to do the recycling. And the heavens opened. But at least I'm wearing my swimsuit, so it's fine.
Thunder and lightning out there.
Oh, it's awesome. Everything's getting wet again. The stuff we hung up to dry. This is an adventure. It's fun.
I just used the beach brolly that we bought the other day.
I'd forgotten we'd bought a beach brolly the other day.
The rain's just coming sideways. Look, we are drenched here. I think I'm going to have to retreat inside the van. I'm going to have to go inside. Kids are chilling down here, watching a movie on the projector. Is it good, George?
Yeah.
We're going to come back and get a camera.
I've come to find you and I've brought a camera.
Yay!
Oh,
And
crazy camping here.
Is it mad?
It's nice and curly. And the weather's perked up now. Shall we go into Rovinj?
I think so.
Look at you, you're
I
sweating.
know, he's been proper jumping and running and...
Okay, we were going to go to Camping Lanterna, which is one we've been to before, but it is a premium one like the one on Crook, and it's probably going to cost me quite a bit of money. Now, I don't mind spending the money, but we have been looking at the weather for the next few days, and it looks like we're going to have rain and storms for the next few days. So I don't want to pay to go to an expensive campsite when we won't be able to use the facilities. So Linz has gone on search for sites and she's found a mini camp with a little pool, which looks to be pretty good. So I've rung ahead and I've booked us on there for a couple of nights. It's got a pool and it's got some great reviews and it looks to be another gem. So hopefully, fingers crossed, we'll go and check that one out tomorrow. Right, we've just booked a taxi into Rovinj, 100 kuna.
Hello.
Hello, sir.
Big family.
Taxi.
Don't be sorry to him, I'm the one under him.
Mommy.
Go on, get in there. Hey, he's in.
We've taken an 8-minute taxi ride from our campsite Polari to Rovinj. Now Rovinj has been on my bucket list for many years. It's an ancient fishing village and it is beautiful. Look. The old town of Rovinj is set on a headland and the best way to arrive is by ship or by boat because that way you get to see this glorious church surrounded by the tightly packed houses on the hill and it just looks spectacular. Even though we're back on the mainland of Croatia, on the Istrian Peninsula, we can still see lots of islands as we look down the coast. What I've learnt while we're walking around is that shutters make everything look beautiful. The paint could be peeling off, the plaster could be coming down, there could be hundreds of cables stuck to the wall and laundry hanging out, but it looks beautiful because it's got shutters. This place makes me happy. Oh, it's so nice. I really love our campsite, and I always love the campsites that we sell. It's really nice to get out and about and explore the local area a little bit. We're nearly through the month and the boys are running out of data on their phones, so they're hopping on the Wi-Fi here at the restaurant, and this is definitely one of those places that I'd recommend to them that they use Surfshark just to protect themselves a little bit more.
I love it that we're in a convertible restaurant here, look. The roof just slides back. Isn't that clever?
It is very clever. So I chose the mussels and they smell like my childhood when I was visiting Holland. I can smell garlic and wine and yummy stuff. And before I sound all poncy doing like a food review, it just smells like heaven.
And I've gone with the chicken schnitzel with chips today.
This is such a peasant way to eat mussels, but the bread dipped in the wine and the garlic and the lemon and the yummy stuff, it's just amazing.
You love mussels, you have them a lot.
They do.
I'm not a big fan, but let me try one again.
Okay.
Feed me. They're alright. Not really my flavour, but they're good. So the waiters are really funny. They picked up the camera and started recording themselves. And one of them actually subscribed to the channel. So if you're watching, that really was a lovely meal.
It really was. It was lovely.
Cheers, guys. See you again. Thank you.
Bye bye.
We're squeezed in another taxi on the way back. You're right in the back, love?
Yeah.
With this lovely gentleman here. George, you don't want ice cream, do you? It was lovely walking around Rovinj, and we had a great meal at the restaurant. But just to top it off, we got the boys an ice cream when we got back to the campsite, and then tucked in for what was going to be a stormy night.
It's been hammering it down for hours. Not getting much sleep tonight. Not had a good night's sleep tonight. It's been absolutely chucking it down. You can hear that on there. I'm glad we prepped away last night. That rain has been going on all night. Thunder and lightning. Can you hear that? Oh,
Right, let's go and check us out.
look at the rains from last night. Flooding on the campsite.
There was a lot of rain last night. Check out, please, sir. You got it.
I hope it's everything okay.
Everything was wonderful. Thank you very much. 1,411 kuna, which worked out £159 and 48 pence for 2 nights for the 5 of us. Right, next we're moving on to some smaller campsites, and we just found one about an hour down the coast. And memories just popped up on Facebook. Pre-Roaming Radford days from 5 years ago when we was at this exact same campsite and we made our very first video. Take a look at this. So we've been chilling out this morning around the campsite, and the boys thought it might be nice to put a little video together showing you the bits we bring away on our camping holidays. So here we are, we've got our dinghies blown up, ready to go out to a little island we've seen, Treasure Island as George calls it. We're going to go and explore that in a little while. So there's our little dinghies, and then we've got our barbecue, of course. Essential to have a barbecue on holiday. Our pull-out pod that Russell Dack knocked up for us, which has been awesome. Used that every single day. And there's the boys chilling out there. We have Harry and the bananas. We've got 4 of the bananas, what we call them, and we use them to chill out, or even using the sea. Eddie's reading his Kindle in the hammock that we got from Decathlon. That's been awesome. We put that up at most campsites. And then George is swinging in his swing that we bring with us. We've had for many, many years. And then over here, of course, we've got a washing line. That's been great for just putting out when we do the washing and what have you. Keep everything dry. And let's show you some of these here now. We've got our, of course, our dining table and benches, which has been awesome. One of the best gadgets we bought for this year. Let's have a look on the table at what we brought with us. Table tennis. Table tennis bats and balls. The boys have been using them on every site. Most of them have got table tennis tables. Of course, some water pistols. Keep this nice and cool. And our snoggles. These have been awesome. And Decathlon snorkels. And a little one for Georgie. Then, of course, a GoPro for snorkeling, seeing the fishes in the water. And for exercising, we bought a TRX exercise set with us, and boys have been using that quite often. to do that. And then behind them there, we've got their scooters that we bring with us to scoot around the campsites, and various bats and balls and what have you. And of course the bodyboards. I haven't used the bodyboards as much this year. To be honest with you, the waves haven't been up that way. But we've been having loads of fun doing other things, haven't we guys? And there we are, chilling out in our little lounge area. So I hope you've enjoyed watching the video of our camping setup here. And that was all shot in one take. Right, we're heading down the coast next, where we found a little campsite with its own private pool.